you want to look at one number, it is outside shooting, where the Raptors shot 25% from three-point land, and the Warriors 47.6. They make 20, a 36-point difference in the end. That's the ball game, isn't it?
Sounds crazy when you say it. That's the ball game. And, hey, look, that's the Warriors' lifeblood, okay? Usually in series like this, you want to take away the strong points of another team. Now, the Splash Brothers are probably the greatest duo to ever shoot it. Probably each 1A and 1B, the greatest shooters to ever live. 23s, that's too much. If any time Golden State hits a lot of threes, you're probably not going to win that game. The Raptors never got to their game. They never played it, allowed Golden State breathing room and a lot of space, and they were able to capitalize.
They've been so good defensively. What was it? That was a key one down
that
the
was
stretch.
A key
What happened
one.
to Van Vliet?
I think if you're Van Vliet, you have to be in his shirt. That's one of those things. It's NBA. It's championship time. It is time to get an NBA championship. You get this stop right here against the best shooter in the world, you're probably going to get an NBA championship. That's the urgency that you have to have in those moments, the whole team. So they should have known exactly where Steph Curry was. They should have had the communication. Kyle could have helped a lot more off of Andre Iguodala. Van Vliet, hey man, I know it's not easy. It's not hard. It's not easy at all. This is the hardest thing guys are ever going to have to do, but you have to pull through and make it happen.
It says something, though, that with Durant out, and you think that would have really sucked the wind out of the Warriors, and instead they go on a run. First of all, 9-2 right out of that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, when he walked off the court, I thought the game was over because that had to be so demoralizing.
Well, it is demoralizing, but sometimes it can be encouraging to people to really step up their game. And it was on the Raptors to really put their foot on their neck and really go in for the kill. They smelled blood, but they just didn't capitalize. For the whole rest of the game, they were up 4 points. They never, ever
they were chasing
really
the game
relinquished.
most of it.
Yeah, the Warriors never really relinquished the lead. And then, just bad plays. It's just a tough pill to swallow. That three right there, those things can't happen. Not in a Game 5.
You're right. They were chasing the game the entire game, but they caught the game because Kawhi went on that crazy run where he scored 10 straight points, and you're up 6 with the ball, and some are questioning Nick Nurse not only not taking a timeout in the last possession, but taking a timeout when the building was going off and you had 6 points. And again, it's fitting that those three guys, the three keys to the Warriors without Durant, Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson, make those threes that end up being the decisive blows in the game. How much does this one sting?
It hurts. It hurts. One of the things you have to do in this situation is put it behind you. It's over. It's done. Game 5 is in the books. You got to move on to Game 6.
Can you do that, though, when you're that
If you want to win a championship, yes. You have to do that. That's one of the challenges from being in the playoffs. You have to make sure you have to have a very, very quick memory. So the Raptors, they just need to adjust. Look at that horror film from the last 2 minutes tomorrow morning. Get on the plane and get ready to take care of business in Oakland.
3-2 up. They would have taken that before the series.
You're going to take that too, man. You're going to take 3-2. You're going to take any kind of lead. This one does sting, but you can rebound. It's not an elimination game. As long as they don't let it creep in their minds and let it mess with them as a team, they'll be okay.
You think maybe the road might help, which sounds silly. That's a tough building to play in, but they won 2 there. And the pressure of knowing that this arena, this city, this country was ready to burst, maybe got to them a little bit.
A little bit.
Particularly
Absolutely.
early.
And you know what? That's one of the pressures that you have to deal with. I think for everybody, not only here, but the arena, Jurassic Park outside, and I guess they extended Jurassic Park on down the street.
It's basically
as well.
Jurassic downtown.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's great. But sometimes you can get antsy a little bit, and it can be difficult. It's not easy closing out a team. You have to know that things are going to happen. Tonight happened. Now you have to regroup and get better.
And the loss of Durant, it was awful to see, but that has to at least give the Raptors confidence because without Durant, they won 3 of the first 5.
Well, tonight was a bit of a different story because they had to adjust to Durant, him being in the lineup, starting at the 5 tonight. I'm sure it kind of threw them off. Now they can go right back to where they were, the same game plan, but they have to improve it now and make sure they do what they need to do to capitalize.
We knew it was not going to be this easy. That's why they're the Warriors, 3-time world champions, 5 straight finals, and the Raptors found that out tonight. the tip of a Draymond Green finger, getting a little piece of Kyle Lowry's shot. We never know if it would have gone in anyway, but Lowry thought it looked good, so you can pretend. And off to Oakland we go for Game 6, guys.